Deep in the Egyptian desert, not far from the famous pyramids of Giza, lies a mysterious and often overlooked structure. It's known as the Unfinished Pyramid of Zawyet el-Aryan. Why was it abandoned? Who was it for? Today, we're diving deep into one of ancient Egypt's greatest architectural mysteries. This isn't just a pile of stones. It's a story frozen in time, a puzzle that has baffled Egyptologists for over a century. We'll explore the site, examine the clues left behind, and weigh the theories about the powerful pharaoh who might have commissioned this colossal project only to see it deserted. Get ready to journey back thousands of years as we attempt to solve the riddle of the unfinished pyramid. The site of Zawyet el-Aryan is home to two unfinished pyramids, but our focus is on the larger, more enigmatic one, often called the Layer Pyramid, discovered in the early 20th century. Its construction is radically different from the smooth-sided pyramids we all know. Instead of horizontal layers, its core was built with sloping layers of stone, a technique common in the Third Dynasty. This architectural style is a crucial clue, pointing us towards a specific era of pyramid building. The sheer scale of the excavation is breathtaking. A massive trench, over 20 meters deep, was carved into the bedrock, leading to a subterranean burial chamber. The amount of labor involved was immense, making its abandonment all the more puzzling. So, who was this pyramid for? The primary candidate is a pharaoh named Kaba. His name has been found inscribed on alabaster vessels in a nearby mastaba. Kaba was a king of the late Third Dynasty, a period of transition and, some historians argue, political instability. This was a time after the great innovator Djoser, who built the Step Pyramid, but before the titans of the Fourth Dynasty like Khufu, who built the Great Pyramid. If Kaba was indeed the builder, his reign was likely short, possibly lasting only a few years. This short reign is the leading theory for why this grand project was never completed. It seems his grand vision outlived him. Let's talk about what makes this pyramid so unique. The substructure is where things get really interesting. The builders dug a massive T-shaped trench straight down into the limestone plateau. At the bottom lies a huge oval-shaped sarcophagus made of pink granite. What's incredible is that this sarcophagus was installed before the burial chamber was even built around it. It was lowered into the pit, and then the chamber walls and roof were meant to be constructed over it. Even more bizarrely, the sarcophagus had an oval lid that was found sealed with plaster. But when it was open, it was completely empty. No mummy, no burial goods, nothing. The mystery of the empty sarcophagus has fueled endless debate. Was it a symbolic burial, a cenotaph, for a pharaoh whose body was lost? Or was the pyramid robbed in antiquity so thoroughly that not a single trace was left behind? Some even suggest the burial was never completed. Perhaps the pharaoh died unexpectedly, and the project was immediately halted. The sealed lid could have been a ritual act, closing the book on the king's eternal home even though he would never lie there. This empty stone coffin, sitting in the dark for millennia, is the silent, central enigma of Zawyet el-Aryan. What secret is it guarding? We've journeyed deep into the desert sands and explored the silent chambers of a lost king's dream. From the unusual construction to the mystery of the empty sarcophagus, the unfinished pyramid of Zawyet el-Aryan continues to fascinate and confound. If you're enjoying this deep dive into ancient mysteries, please take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with anyone who loves history. Your support helps us uncover more stories like this one. Now, let's explore another possibility. What if the pyramid wasn't for Kaba at all? Some scholars have challenged this attribution, suggesting the pyramid might belong to a later period. The sheer size of the sarcophagus and the precision of the stonework has some features that seem more advanced than other Third Dynasty projects. Could it be a Fourth Dynasty pyramid? Perhaps belonging to a little-known king who reigned briefly between more famous pharaohs. The lack of definitive inscriptions on the pyramid itself leaves the door wide open for speculation. Every piece of evidence is a double-edged sword, pointing in multiple directions at once. The site's modern history is almost as dramatic as its ancient one. After its initial excavation in the early 1900s, Zawyet el-Aryan was declared a restricted military zone in the 1960s. For decades, it was off-limits to archaeologists and the public alike. This has made further study incredibly difficult. Imagine having a massive historical puzzle box, but you're not allowed to touch it. Photos from this period are rare, and access has been sporadic at best. This has only added to the pyramid's mystique, turning it into a forbidden monument. Its secrets locked away not just by time, but by modern boundaries. Fortunately, in recent years, there has been renewed interest and slightly more access granted for research. Modern technology could be a game changer. Non-invasive techniques like ground-penetrating radar and Moon tomography, which was used to discover a hidden corridor in the Great Pyramid, could potentially reveal secrets without disturbing the site. Could there be other chambers yet undiscovered? Are there hidden inscriptions that could finally tell us the name of the king buried or meant to be buried here? The future of archaeology at Zawyet el-Aryan might finally provide the answers we've been seeking for over a century. So, what is the final verdict on the unfinished pyramid? The most widely accepted theory remains that it was the tomb of the 3rd dynasty pharaoh Kaba, whose short reign prevented its completion. The evidence, though circumstantial, points most strongly in this direction. The architectural style, the artifacts found nearby, and the historical context all align to tell the story of a king with grand ambitions cut short by fate. It stands as a powerful monument to the idea that even for the most powerful rulers in the ancient world, nothing was guaranteed. It is a testament to a dream that was almost realized, but ultimately consumed by the sands of time. From a short-lived pharaoh to an empty sarcophagus and a modern military blockade, the unfinished Pyramid of Zawyet el-Aryan is one of history's most compelling cold cases. It reminds us that for all we know about ancient Egypt, there are still so many secrets waiting to be unearthed. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. If you loved exploring this ancient enigma, please like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you in the next video.